and welcome everybody. Last night I was not able to record the Extreme Rules predictions like I had promised. So we're going to do that first thing in the morning. As we're just going to kick off with this first match here. It's a no disqualification match between Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, and to me, in this case, Baron Corbin's probably going to win this one. Dolph Ziggler, while he's a great wrestler, and I am a big fan of Dolph Ziggler, that right now it just seems like WWE is trying to push Ziggler, or trying to push Corbin up into that mid card and possibly give him kind of a little bit of a push into that championship picture, maybe U.S. or Intercontinental Championship. I have a feeling that Baron Corbin is probably going to get pushed up in there, so we're going to have predict that Baron Corbin is going to win that match. As for the Texas Tornado match between the Usos and The Club, I'm going to have to go with The Club on that one. They're a really good tag team, and while they've given the Usos the win, which, in my opinion, was not a good idea, if you want to make the Club look absolutely crazy good, you don't have them lose to the Usos. Especially the Usos that have had their gimmicks kind of bland now. The fact is, people like the Usos, I liked the Usos, but they've been doing the exact same thing for way too long. So I just, personally, I can't say that I think the Usos are going to win this match, nor do I think they deserve to win this match. So I'm going to have to go with The Club on that one. Next up, the Intercontinental Championship match, Fatal 4-Way. This match, in my opinion, is going to steal the show. This, in my opinion, is going to be the match of the night. Miz, Owens, Cesaro, Zayn. Cannot say that that's going to be anything but absolutely outstanding. I have a very strong feeling that one of two people are going to walk out of there, the Intercontinental Champion or the new Intercontinental Champion. First off, of course, The Miz. I have a feeling that they want some stability with the Intercontinental Championship boosted to new heights. In fact, in my opinion, right now, the Intercontinental Championship picture is the most interesting of all the championship pictures right now in WWE. Like, the fact is, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship is actually taking a back seat to how big the Intercontinental Championship is right now. Because Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose have boosted the Intercontinental Championship, in my opinion, to pretty big heights. And then when Zack Ryder won it and then The Miz won it, people were kind of like, whatever. And then all of a sudden this match comes up and, hey, this looks like it's going to be one hell of a match. And it's been built up for a month now. And I just feel like this is going to be not only the match of the night, but I feel like we could either have The Miz win to gain some stability with the Intercontinental Championship. After the last number of months, it's changed hands, 4, 5, 6 times in the last 6 months. So I feel like they want some stability, even though it's such a big deal, the Intercontinental Championship now. Like, now it's not that championship that's going to be long forgotten, like a lot of people think previously, that the Intercontinental Champion was just kind of this paperweight that people carried around because it had no meaning. But I believe that the Intercontinental Championship is getting really big now. In fact, it's the most entertaining of all the championship feuds going into Extreme Rules, in my opinion. Though I am going to be interested in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. But as for the possibility of somebody taking the title off of him, in my opinion, I think the best chance someone has is Sami Zayn. While I would love to see Kevin Owens pick up the win, and if you watched some of my Universe mode, you would know that in my Universe mode, Kevin Owens actually wins this match and becomes Intercontinental Champion. But in my opinion, in real life, Sami Zayn has the best chance of taking the title off of The Miz in this matchup. And if I get a pick as to who could come out of the Intercontinental Championship match, the new Intercontinental Champion, I'm going to have to go with Sami Zayn. But I think The Miz will end up retaining. They're going to put some stability on it, leading up to him probably losing it more towards SummerSlam. But that they could throw us another new champion by making Sami Zayn, in my opinion, the champion. I wouldn't put it past them to put Kevin Owens or Cesaro, give them the belt, but I have a feeling that Sami Zayn's probably the best choice in terms of, and the most likely choice in terms of crowning a new champion. Tag team title match, New Day. Will continue to rock, in my opinion. I love the Vaudevillains. They are my favorite tag team in the WWE right now, which is saying something. While they haven't had an amazing time since coming up to the main roster, they are still my favorite tag team from how great they were in NXT as heels. And I believe with a little bit of work, the Vaudevillains can once again become a top tag team heel. But Vince O'Mac there does not like the Vaudevillains, at least rumors say. And honestly, I think they're going to try and give the New Day the tag team championship record. Now remember, the New Day have held the championships for nearly a year now. And in my opinion, I think they're going to try to go over that 365-day mark. So even if the Vaudevillains were somewhat over, which they're not, unfortunately, I really think they would just keep the New Day as champions for another couple of months before having them drop the title. To who, you might ask? Probably the Club. Like, a lot of people believe that the Club is going to be the next tag team champions. Would not put it past them, though the Club would have to be heels, and in my opinion, they could turn heel tonight. Moving on now, though, the United States title match, Kalisto versus Rusev. This one's hard. I don't think it's going to be that outstanding of a match, but I love Kalisto, okay? I love Kalisto and what he's done in the ring. He is absolutely an outstanding wrestler, and I think once he gets by Sin Cara and goes out and does his own thing, I think he's going to be, he could even be WWE World Heavyweight Champion at some point. He is entertaining as hell, and in my opinion, unpopular opinion time, I don't like Rey Mysterio. So in my opinion, he's a better luchador than Rey Mysterio was. And again, unpopular opinion. You could berate me in the comments. If I not a lot of people comment at this point, but you could berate me in the comments if you want to. But gotta say, I'm gonna have to go with Rusev as the probable person to come out of this match champion, and it pains me to say that because I don't like Rusev very much. I used to. Back when he first debuted, I liked Rusev, but I feel like he's lost that powerful Russian-ish, I know he's not from Russia, but that power that he used to have. Back when he was feuding with John Cena, and back even before that, when he was United States Champion, he was this powerful, brutal, just absolutely terrifying person. And since joining the League of Nations, he's lost all of that. And in my opinion, I just don't like Rusev anymore. Hopefully, they can change that. I mean, I'm supposed to not like him, but I'm supposed to respect what he does in the ring, and I just can't. I don't like Rusev very much at all. And I'm a big fan of Kalisto. So I hope that they keep the title on Kalisto a little bit longer. If you're going to make him lose to someone, well, somebody's returning here in 2 weeks. Or a week, actually. A week from tomorrow. And I believe you all know who returned. He returned yesterday in my universe mode, but his name is John Cena. And I believe a John Cena versus Kalisto match at Money in the Bank for the U.S. title is something I want to see. Personally, I want to see that match happen. So I'm hoping we don't get Rusev to win. Because you know what? You know what's going to happen? John Cena is either going to return and get put in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship picture. He's going to return and get put in the Money in the Bank picture. Or he's going to return to claim his U.S. title back. And guess what? If Rusev holds that title, are you ready for round 2 of Rusev versus John Cena? Billions of matches? I'm not. I'm not, personally. Not a fan of Rusev. And I certainly don't want to see more Cena versus Rusev matches. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to agree with me there. Submission match for the Women's Championship. I'm going to have to go with Charlotte. I think this is the perfect time to put her over. I think, Natalia's awesome. And in my universe mode, Natalia wins this match. But I think Charlotte's going to come out still Women's Champion. I think she's going to hold on to that championship a little bit longer. I'm hoping Sasha Banks is one of the people to compete and take it off of her. Or Bayley. Bayley. Bring her up to the main roster. I would love to see Bayley beat Charlotte for the Women's Championship. That would be one hell of a match. Bayley is outstanding. I can't wait till she comes up to the main roster. That is going to be the day. Huge fan of Bayley. I'll admit, her persona, her character is kind of strange a little bit. Not very intimidating or anything like that, but she is an awesome wrestler. Awesome. Now it's time for the grand finale, and Roman Reigns retains the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I can't see him winning clean, though. I definitely don't see AJ Styles winning. I would love to see it happen, but I don't see it actually happening. So, in my opinion, Roman Reigns wins this matchup, and I'm gonna have to say this could be the night that the club turns on AJ Styles. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, but I don't know when. And personally, I think it would be as good a night as any. But because Finn Balor is currently still feuding with Samoa Joe and probably gonna lose the steel cage match, I don't know if they're gonna bring up Finn Balor quite yet. So if anything, they're going to have the club turn on AJ Styles by themselves. I don't know. I'm interested to see where that goes. I'm like 90% sure at some time in the near future we're going to get to see the club take a little bit of a heel turn on AJ Styles. So, but those are my predictions. Let me know what you think. If you're watching this before Extreme Rules, yeah, you can laugh at me if most of my predictions are wrong. Afterwards, do whatever you see fit. But this is what my predictions are, and can't wait for Extreme Rules tonight. After Extreme Rules, I'm gonna post my thoughts on what is WWE going to do from here on out, and what I thought of these matches when Extreme Rules is over. So, thanks everybody for watching, and go back, watch all my other shit, and make sure you like my Grandmaster Shaman page on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Shaman the Grand, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you later.